Hey guys, Hannah here at Opp Family Chiropractic in St. Francis. I am an exercise specialist here, and I just want to go over some things with you that have to do with running in particular. So if you are a runner, if you're new to it or have been doing it for a while, maybe you're experiencing some different aches and pains that might be going on. There's a lot of things that could be going on. So if you are to be seen by us here, a couple of things that we might take a look at and check on are the foot strength and some other things here. So I'm just going to kind of go over quickly what a session might look like. First, coming back and seeing one of us back here. One of those things would be checking the four corners of your ankle, so to speak, of different motions to see if those are firing accurately and rightly and if there's any dysfunctional patterns there. So what that kind of looks like is this. So Chrissy, my patient model here, I'll show you foot up and then out and then having her hold here. So I'll have you hold, good. And then coming in and up and holding. A little bit of weakness there, down and in and holding there, good. And then out and holding there. So from that I can kind of see a little bit of more of what's going on. Then I would take a look at some other things like a squat. So I'd have her stand up, and then facing me, or I'll have her face the camera here. Go ahead and do a squat for us, Chrissy. And then I'm taking a look at like arches, what's going on at the foot, that lower body, just to see. There's some other things I'm taking a peek at as well. And then checking on a heel raise and seeing how she can go up onto her toes. If she's able to do that a few times or not, if there's weakness or dysfunction going on there. Then I would take a look at her balance. So standing on one foot, looking at a couple of different things here, seeing how that goes side to side. Help me see where there might be some dysfunction imbalances going on. And then from there, kind of figuring out what specific exercises might be right for yourself in order to be able to do things like you're running pain-free and feeling good. Another thing I like to teach a lot of my patients or clients is a reset for their nervous system. And one that I'll go over with you is for breathing specifically, because in order to really optimize your workouts and all of those things, you need to make sure that that nervous system is functioning well so that your muscles are also doing their job. And we're kind of turning on the light switch, the light switch, so to speak, in the body and making it ready to go. So I'll kind of go through this with Chrissy, and you can try this on yourself today too. So this one is specifically for breathing. So you start by finding that like notch by your collarbone here, and you're rubbing using the pads of your finger down the middle of your sternum, through between the chest here. And then once you feel where your ribs start to kind of flare out, you're going to hook your fingers underneath and rub to try to activate and help that diaphragm do its job and do its work here. So you're rubbing all the way out to the sides, and you might feel some tender spots, and that's okay. And those tender spots, I encourage people to kind of hang out there just a little bit longer and kind of rub it out. And then once you reach out to the sides of the ribs here, you're coming back towards the middle and working your way up through the sternum back to where you started. And then after that, taking some nice deep breaths just to really help reset things, and then going on and doing your workout. So if if any of this speaks to you, if it sounds interesting to you, if it's something you're struggling with, feel free to call us, reach out to us so we can get you in and get you the help that you need. Thank you.